It is high noon on June 25, 2010, and the Friday edition of the Daily Journal is upon the street. Mike Frey here with Jeff Bonty. And Jeff, the fishing derby, the annual Kankakee River Fishing Derby has began at 12:01 a.m. today. And guess what? Despite that high water, Randy Justice of Kankakee has caught a 4-pound, 1-ounce largemouth bass, and he's already on the big board.
No kidding. Well, I thought, river being up so high in that might be a little tough going there early on.
Tough, yes. Impossible, no. Randy has proven that. So that'll continue until July 4. Another thing continuing on with the Americans playing in the World Cup tomorrow. World Cup fever is gripping the area, and we have a story in there about it today. Kind of a neat thing about Bill Barr, soccer coach over at Olivet.
Yeah.
His budget doesn't allow him to have ESPN on his cable package, so he watches it on a Spanish language station. Can't exactly understand everything that's being said, but nonetheless he can follow the game.
Really? Hey, educational experience all the way around.
No doubt about that. Of course, whether you're playing soccer or fishing over the weekend or going to the Bourbon Day Friendship Festival, good weather would help any of those endeavors. Or are we going to have such a thing?
I think so, and I think Tyler Yonke is going to tell us how good this weekend's going to be.
Let's go to Tyler.
Hey, how's it going? This is Tyler Yonke with your Accuweather forecast for Friday. Today we'll have a high of 89 and a low of 66, mostly sunny skies. Tomorrow a high of 92 and a low of 73. It will be partly sunny but hot and humid throughout the day. And Sunday a high of 90 and a low of 67, with a thunderstorm or two during the day. This has been Tyler Yonke. Let's kick it back to the guys in the newsroom.
Jeff, we are back, and the weekend is nearly upon us, and that means the weekend edition of the Daily Journal, and we have some interesting things in store. You know, since that federal tax credit for new homeowners, new home buyers has dried up, housing sales have plunged, just both nationally and locally. So you can read about that in the paper. Also, an interesting feature begins this week. 10 questions. And what this is 10 set questions we'll ask to a source. Begins with retiring circuit clerk Kathy Thomas, and some of the questions are a little off the beaten path, Jeff. I'll give you an example. One of them is, what cartoon character do you most closely associate yourself with? I'm putting you on the spot. Who would you say?
You got to go with Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone, huh? I'm going to go with Foghorn Leghorn, the big rooster. You know what I like so much about him? I said, boy, I said, boy. I love when he says that. So I'm identifying myself with Foghorn Leghorn. Also, the District 18 Little League tournament starting this weekend. And lastly, Jeff, I tell people that buying the weekend edition of the Journal can actually be a money-making venture for you. Why is that?
Hey, $1.75 to buy the paper, but nearly $150 in coupons can be found in this weekend's edition.
So I got some advice for you News at Noon viewers, and also you people who buy the Journal. Make sure you get the weekend edition of the Daily Journal, because you will come out ahead from a financial standpoint. So enjoy your weekend. This is the News at Noon for this week. We'll come back Monday, and until then, you stay classy.
Beautiful.
Zoom! Now we got a little longer part with coming weekends, so that's fine. What's wrong? You want to have to put it away? There you go. Do it your way.